before we wrap today, want to dive into our widget of the week. This is something we utilize in our business. It saves us time, makes us more money, or just helps us have more fun. What do you got, Brian?
This is one that I've heard about over and over and over again and haven't really utilized until today. I've played around with it, but I'm like, okay, well, whatever. I don't think we need it. But really, today I dove into it because we're doing a massive day where we're doing a lot of content all in one day. I needed to come up with a lot of different video topics. I had responsible for some, Tom was responsible for some. And so I went to answerthepublic.com. This is, I think we've talked about this before. It's talked about all the time. But you can search kind of a key phrase and search a region. So I searched buying a home, and I searched in the United States. And it gave me, what I've always seen is it gives you kind of a cool image that has like who, what, where, when, and it compiles all the most common questions that are asked. You know, who should I talk to about buying a house? Who's the first person to, it's stuff like that, right? What should I do? How should I do this? And so it compiles all this in kind of a cool graphic, but it's really hard to read. I found out today there's a download CSV button. So I just downloaded the CSV. It sorted them all. And I was able to look through a bunch of them and say, I like this one, I like this one, I like this one. And I took probably 15 to 20 of them from one, and then I did another search and took another 10 from there, threw them all on a Monday board. And now I have a bunch of topics for buyers and for sellers that I didn't have to think, well, what do I hear often? I could look at the list and say, oh, we hear that all the time, we hear that all the time. A lot of them was, I don't know the answer to that. I should probably know the answer to that. And so I was going to say, hey, Kyle, answer this question, because if I don't know it, I know other people don't know it. And I think you can do...
What Brian's saying is he's smarter than you.
No.
That's what you said.
Was that what I said?
Pretty much.
How did I say that?
Just keep going.
Whatever. Well, listen back. Maybe I said that. That's not what I meant. What I meant is Kyle's smarter than me. And so I think you can only do 1 or 2 searches a day based on your IP. So if your whole office is using it, make sure you hit it up first before they can search it. And then just hit it up every day. And you can pull a bunch of different questions and see what's working well.
Love that. The one I'm going to share today, we do a mastermind with our group at EXP every Monday. And so this was something that was shared on the mastermind today that I thought was really, really good. And one of the agents who's actually here in San Diego, we were talking about an email to send out prior to the end of the year to get people to raise their hand if they're thinking about buying or selling in the upcoming year. And we were talking about like what's the best headline to use for that email. And there's a website that's called coschedule.com, coschedule.com. And there's a lot of things this website can do, but one of them is a headline analyzer. And it can help you predict the answer rates of your emails based on the subject line. So really cool service. If you struggle to come up with subject lines for your emails, coschedule.com can help you come up with better headlines in your emails. Because if you're going to send something to a lot of people and you could make a couple little changes to massively increase your open rate, because think about this, if you're sending something to 10,000 people and you could increase your open rate from like 4% to 6%, like that's a lot of people. Like that's a lot of people. That's hundreds and hundreds of people that you're getting to open that email just by making a change in your subject line. So check out coschedule.com. Lots of cool stuff that it does, but Headline Analyzer is one of those.
I thought you were going to steal my one for the next.
I should have. I could almost see it over there. I was going to jack you.
You can't read it. I can barely read it.
Cool. Well, hopefully you guys got a ton of value out of the show today. Really appreciate you tuning in. Again, I'm Kyle Whissel with eXp Realty in San Diego. Thanks for checking out this episode of the Whissel Way podcast.
See y'all next week.
Wait. Before you leave, I want to share some more tips and tricks that we're using in our business to take it to that next level. Just click right here. And don't forget to subscribe. Click right here.